Hello, third graders and third grade parents. I'm creating this short little video, hopefully it's short, to explain our new learning plan. So, if you remember at the very beginning of the school year, we started off with this plan called distance learning. And we were always hopefully, or hoping, we were always hoping to be able to move to what we call the hybrid model. In the beginning, each student was given the opportunity to request which days of the week they would like to come to school in a distance learning model. Would it be better for you to come on Thursday and Friday or Monday and Tuesday? And so we created A groups that have been doing distance learning through Zoom on Monday and Tuesday, and a B group that has been doing their distance learning through Zoom on Thursday and Friday. The plan after that was to have students move to what we call the hybrid model when the time was right. And that hybrid model would keep their same groups. If you Zoomed on Monday and Tuesday, you would come to school on Monday and Tuesday. If you Zoomed on Thursday and Friday, you would come to school on Thursday and Friday. Well, somewhere over the course of this school year, there was a new plan kind of boiling, within the system, and I actually think it's a great plan. Ms. Buma was the first one to explain it to me. She realized that if we were to keep that hybrid model, that not every one of our kids would want to be coming back into the building, due to whatever circumstance your family is in, and that it would create a situation where teachers um, would have to lose part of their class, and those students would have to move to a different teacher, and then also because students are moving, that would mean that teachers would have to have different students in their classrooms, and that would create a whole entire different dilemma for us, having to get to know different students, kind of like starting like a beginning of the school year situation. And so this new hybrid model that's coming out is such that each student gets to keep their teacher. We get to keep our students, and that's a beautiful thing. The plan is that we realized we had two classrooms at our disposal. Miss Buma and Miss Phillips, Miss Tepke and I, and Miss Tomlin and Miss Evans, or Mrs. Evans, we all have an accordion wall. And this accordion wall allows us to open and close it, of course. Well, we can open that wall, and that would allow me to have all of the students who want to come into the building uh, um, able to come into the building. Half of them would be in Miss Tepke's side of the room, and half of them would be on my side of the classroom. And we can social distance the desks in both of the classrooms, and and so that would mean that the hybrid model it would change to where if you wanted to come into the building, you would have to come in on Thursday and Friday as part of my class. And then if you wanted to stay in a distance learning model, you can still come to me as your teacher, but you would have to do distance learning on Monday and Tuesday. Those would be the 2 days that I will not be in the building. I will be in the building only on Thursday and Friday for in-building learning. On Monday and Tuesday, I will Zoom with the students from my class who do not or cannot come into the building. That would mean that Miss Tepke would have the same options as me, but she would be in building on Monday and Tuesday using both classrooms for socially distance requirements. And on Thursday and Friday, she would be Zooming with her students who wanted to stay in the distance learning model. Whereas before, one of us would be in the building. Actually, we both would be in the building on Monday and Tuesday with part of our class, and in the building on Thursday and Friday with part of our class. And the kids who wanted to stay home would then go to a different teacher on Monday and Tuesday. and Thursday and Friday. So this allows all of us to keep our students, which is um, just awesome for me, um, and and the students to keep their teacher. And I hope that's something that makes them smile. I hope they want to stay with me because I certainly have enjoyed working with all of the students in my class this year. So just to clarify one more time, if your student is coming in the building for this hybrid learning, it's called hybrid learning now. If they're coming in the building for hybrid learning, all of the students in my classroom will come on Thursday and Friday. And if you are part of my class and you are staying in the distance learning model, you will have your Zoom classes on Monday and Tuesday. All distance learning students will be Monday and Tuesday only. Wednesday, we will still have our class Zoom meeting. Nobody will be in building on Wednesday. Wednesday will be the day that the custodians have to clean and disinfect the classroom so that we could get in there on Thursday and Friday after Miss Tepke's class used the building or the classrooms on Monday and Tuesday. So we'll have a full day for someone to clean and disinfect and for anything to the germs to die, and we get in there on Thursday and Friday. That said, I am looking forward to having as many kids come back into the building as possible. In fact, I'm told that our class will be the biggest returning class in the building. We have right now a total of, I believe, 17, possibly 18 of the 22 kids want to come back into the building, which is fantastic. And you're probably thinking, well, then we should just have school all week long, and that would be fantastic. But then Miss Tepke wouldn't be able to use the classroom on Monday and Tuesday. So there are roadblocks here and there. But it's amazing that many kids want to come back into the building and be with me on Thursday and Friday and have class together. I'm super stoked by that. And the students who are staying at home, I'm happy that you're still in my class. So those of you who are staying at home for the distance learning model, I will see you on Monday and Tuesdays for your Zoom classes. We will create the Zoom times, those students who are staying at home. You and I will create a Zoom schedule that works for us. There are just a handful of you. I haven't quite decided if we're going to break those handful of students into 2 small groups and continue with the A1, A2, or B1, B2 schedules of 9:30, then 10:15, then 11 o'clock, then 11:30, or if we'll just do one big group of 5 or 6 students, so it's really not big, but one group of math from say 9:30 to 10:40 or 10:30, and then one big group of reading and English language arts from, say 12 to 1. So maybe an hour long for each one, maybe more. We'll figure that out together. Whatever works for us, whatever works for you, works for me. So we'll figure it out. I would also like to say that during the in-building time, I will turn the Zoom camera on. So those of you who are still at home, you can see us in the classroom. You can hear what we're learning. You can stay with us on the pages of the workbooks if you want to. I just know that I won't be able to work with you if you're tuning in to the Zoom class to listen to what we're doing in the building. But you're more than welcome to be there with us. So in Zoom if you want, which is kind of exciting. So I'll turn it on every day and you can just be a part of the class from the very get-go, from the very start to the very end. Also, if you are coming into the building, school will start at 8:35. That means that your parents can bring you, or the bus. If you're driving the bus, then great, the bus will pick you up and bring you to school If parents are bringing you to school, you will come into that side parking lot where the drop off is. And as you round that corner there, that will be the third, fourth, and fifth drop off area. The area where, right as you round the corner, right there where Mrs. Thome's classroom is at, there's that walkway and those back stairs coming up. You will be dropped off there. There will be somebody outside waiting for you to take your temperature and to check with your parents about the Sunday night attestation form for the week. And then you will be directed to go into the building through those back stairs, up through that connector building where the fourth and fifth grade classes are located. And then come directly into the school with your mask on, of course, and get into your classroom. There's my wife back there, sorry. we're a busy house. So you'll be directed to come into the building as soon as your temperature is taken and we visit with your parents. Come into that back area, come into the classroom with your mask on, staying socially distanced 6 feet apart from anyone who's in front of you or behind you. Getting into your desk and getting your morning work ready to go. I will be there to greet you. We'll have a full schedule all day long. At the end of the day, we'll walk outside of the building together, down the playground, through that long hallway, the mural hallway by the lunchroom, and out those doors. And there we will meet up with the bus outside, and then we'll meet up also with parents who are picking their students up. School will start at 8:35 and end at 2:45. So it's a shortened day on Thursday and Friday. It doesn't go all the way to 3:26, but school will end at 2:45. So that's when we'll leave to go outside, down that playground area, down the long hallway, the mural hallway of the lunchroom, and out those double doors for students to catch the bus, and then over to meet parents on the side parking lot who are picking their students up. Let's see here, I gotta make sure I check my list. Sorry this is longer than I thought it was going to be, and it's kind of rambling, but I hope that you, you are understanding or following what I'm trying to explain. Okay, blah, 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 yeah. All right, so our first official in-building class day will be March 11th and 12th. So that is next week, March 11th and 12th. First in-building class day for third grade from my classroom. Miss Tepke's class will begin the week on March 8th and 9th for her third grade classroom. That means that Monday and Tuesday, March 8th and March 9th, when Miss Tepke is in the building, I will be Zooming with my new distance learning group. So starting next week on Monday and Tuesday, if you are planning on coming into the building, you will not have Zoom on Monday and Tuesday of next week, March 8th and March 9th. If you're an in-building kiddo, you will come in the building on March 11th and 12th, and that will be the week, the day of week that you come and see me. So new Zoom kids starting Monday, March 8th. Those handful of kids, and you know who you are, who are staying at home in a distance learning model. I will see you for Zoom next week on Monday and Tuesday. We will still have our class meeting every day of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday at 9:15. So tune in every day of the week, no matter where you are. If you're at home and it's your non-school days, because you're an in-building kiddo and it's Monday and Tuesday, tune in 9:15. I'll still be here for our class meeting Monday and Tuesday. If it's Thursday and Friday and you're an at-home distance learning kiddo, tune in, because I'm turning that Zoom cam on the second school starts. So be ready for the class meeting whenever it starts by tuning in to the Zoom session, and I'm hoping to get it started sometime around that 9:15 time on Thursday and Friday. It might be a bit earlier depending on how quickly we get our morning work done. So you can still meet with me every morning. I'll still be on the Zoom session. Wednesday, we will still have our class meeting at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Wednesday morning, all students, Zoom class meeting, Wednesday, 9 o'clock. All right. I hope that I haven't rambled on too much. Sometimes I tend to talk in circles, but I always try to come back. So let me just come back. Distance learning kiddos, if you're staying at home, Monday and Tuesday, March 8th and March 9th, I'll Zoom with you. All students, I'll see you in the morning on Monday and Tuesday at our class meeting at 9:15. I will see all students March 10th at our class meeting Wednesday morning, 9 o'clock. And I will see in-building kiddos from 8:35 to 2:45, March 11th and March 12th. And those kiddos who are staying at home for distance learning on Thursday and Friday of next week, tune in, because we'll be in the building. You can be at home Zooming with us. All right. I hope that I've cleared up any misconception about when and where school will be and what time it starts and all that jazz. Now, in order for us to actually meet in the building, we have to bring our supplies back. We don't have any supplies in the building that we can use unless, of course, you bring your supplies back. So listen up. The students who are returning for in-building learning, we're calling that the hybrid model. If you are coming into the building to learn, this Friday, so not tomorrow, because that's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? So this coming Friday, this week, Friday, I'm going to say it one more time. This Friday, in 4 more days, on Friday, between 1 and 3 o'clock, I will be in our classroom. You can come and bring your bin of supplies. Make sure you have all of the things that we gave you in those bins in the bin when you bring it. Your Ready Reading workbook, your Ready Math workbook, your spiral notebooks, all of them, all of your spiral notebooks that you've been using, the pens and pencils that you've been using. If you want, you can get new ones, doesn't matter to me. But each student is required to have their own supplies, so we cannot share pens or pencils. So please make sure you have pens and pencils in your bin. Now, I have some brand new ones that I can give to you. But if you can, will you please remember to put some pens and pencils in your bin of supplies that belong to only you? And bring back your old reading anthology that was in the bin, right? There's also a writing workbook in there. Whatever was in the bin when we gave it to you, bring it all back. We just might need all of that. So again, this coming Friday, I will be there from 1 to 3. I can't ask you to come into the building. And in fact, we probably shouldn't come into the building because there will be many people wandering around who are actually here for learning on that Friday. The kindergartners, the first graders, the second graders. So I don't want you wandering the hallways bringing it in. Come to my window. I'll open the window up, and you can hand me your bin of supplies through the window. I know it's kind of kooky, but hand it to me through the window. You can take a look, peek into our classroom, see what it looks like. And I'll put your bin of supplies on a desk assigned to you so that when you get here for your in-person learning next week, March 11th and 12th, your supplies will be ready to go, all right? You won't need them over the course of the weekend or on Monday and Tuesday of next week or on Wednesday because your school will start on Thursday of next week. So that's only for the students who are coming in building. Bring your bin of supplies to me Friday between 1 and 3. If you can't make it on Friday between 1 and 3, you can bring your bins and drop them off in the front of the building. Just let somebody know that you're going to drop it off, and I'll have somebody bring it down to our classroom for you.